This is my sister Augustine as my audience today. When we were all younger, our parents would tell us short bedtime stories to help us fall asleep. I remember all the stories about folk stories or majestic creatures or kings and queens. Today I'll be reading the children's short story, Bird Found, by storiesforkids.com. There was once a forester who went into the forest to hunt. When he entered it, he heard a scream as if a child was there. He followed the sound and at last came a high tree. In the top of it, a little child was sitting down. His mother had fallen asleep under the tree with the child, and a bird of prey had seen him in her arms, flown down and snatched him away and set him high on the tree. The forester climbed the tree and brought the child down. And when he thought to himself, I will take him home and bring him home with Lena. He took him home, and the two children grew up together, and he had found a tree he called Bird Found, because a bird had carried it away. Bird Found and Lena loved each other so dearly, and when they did not see each other, they were sad. The forester, however, had an old cook, which one evening he took 2 pails and began to fetch water, and did not go once only, but many times out to the spring. Lena saw this and said, Hark you, old Sana, why are you fetching so much water? Then the cook said, Early tomorrow morning, when the forester is out hunting, I will heat the water, and when it is boiling in the kettle, I will throw in Bird Found, and I will boil him in it. Betimes next morning, the forester got up and went out hunting, and when he was gone, the children were still in bed. When Lena said to Bird Found, If you will never leave me, and I will never leave you. Bird Found said, Neither now nor ever will I leave you. Then said Lena, I will tell you last night old Santa carried so many buckets of water into the house and asked her why she was doing so. She said that early tomorrow morning, when father was out hunting, she would set on the kettle full of water, throw you in it, and boil you. But we will get up quickly, dress ourselves, and go away together. The 2 children therefore got up, dressed themselves quickly, and went away when the water in the kettle was boiling. The cook came into the bedroom to fetch Bird Found and throw him in it. But when she came in and went to the beds, both children were now gone. Then she was terribly frightened, as she said to herself, What shall I say now when the forester comes home and sees that the children are gone? They must be followed instantly and brought back. Then the cook sent 3 servants after them, who were to run and overtake the children. The children, however, were sitting outside in the forest, and when they saw from afar the 3 servants running, Lena said to Bird Found, Never leave me, and I will never leave you. Bird Found said, Neither now nor never. Then Lena said, Do you become a rose tree, and I rose upon it. When the 3 servants came to the forest, nothing was there but a rose tree and 1 rose on it. The children were nowhere. Said they, There is nothing to be done here, and they went home and told the cook that they had seen nothing in the forest but a little rose bush with 1 rose on it. When the old cook scolded and said, You simpletons, you should have cut the rose bush in 2 and have broken off the rose and brought it home with you. Go and do it at once. They said they had therefore to go out and look for the second time. The children, however, saw them coming from a distance. Then Lena said, Bird Found, Never leave me, and I will never leave you. Bird Found said, Neither now nor never, said Lena. Then do you become a church, and I'll be the chandelier in it. So when the 3 servants came, nothing was there but a church with a chandelier in it. They said therefore to each other, What can we do here? Let us go home. And when they got home, the cook asked if they had not found them. They said no, they had found nothing but a church, and there was a chandelier in it. The cook scolded them and said, You fools, why did you pull the church to pieces and bring the chandelier home with you? And now the old cook herself got onto her legs and went with 3 servants in pursuit of the children. The children saw from afar that the 3 servants were coming, and the cook waddling after them. Then Lena said, Bird Found, Never leave me, and I will never leave you. Then the Bird Found said, Neither now nor never. Said Lena, Be a fish pond, and I'll be the duck upon it. The cook, however, came up to them, and when she saw the pond, she lay down by it, and was about to drink it up, when she fell into the water, and there the old witch had drowned. Then the children went home together and were heartily delighted, and if they were not dead, they are still living. In conclusion, I hope this small story gave you a glimpse of the past into your own childhood. Thank you for watching.